Hey there, future scientists! Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of physics, a subject that helps us understand how everything around us works. You might not realize it, but physics is all around you, from the way you ride your bike to how your favorite roller coaster works. So, let's break it down into some key concepts that will make you see the world in a whole new way. First up, let's talk about forces. A force is simply a push or a pull on an object. Imagine you're playing tug-of-war with your friends. When you pull on the rope, you're applying a force. Forces can make things move or stop moving. They can change the direction of an object, too. There's something called gravity, which is a force that pulls everything toward the Earth. It's the reason why, when you jump, you come back down. Gravity keeps our feet on the ground and makes sure that when you drop a ball, it falls instead of floating away. Isn't that cool? Now, let's move on to motion. Motion is how we describe the movement of an object. When you ride your bike, you're in motion. But how do we measure that? We use something called speed, which tells us how fast an object is moving. Speed is calculated by dividing the distance traveled by the time it takes to travel that distance. So, if you ride your bike 10 miles in 1 hour, your speed is 10 miles per hour. But hold on, there's more. Velocity is a term used to describe speed in a specific direction. So, if you're biking north at 10 miles per hour, that's your velocity. Understanding motion helps us predict where things will be and when they'll get there. Next, let's explore energy. Energy is what makes things happen. It's the ability to do work. There are different types of energy, like kinetic energy, which is the energy of motion, and potential energy, which is stored energy. For example, when you're at the top of a slide, you have potential energy because you're high up. When you slide down, that potential energy turns into kinetic energy as you move faster and faster. Energy can change forms, but it can't be created or destroyed, which is known as the law of conservation of energy. This means that energy is always in motion, transforming from one type to another. Now, let's touch on the concept of matter. Everything you see around you is made up of matter. Matter is anything that has mass and takes up space. It can be solid, liquid, or gas. Solids have a definite shape, like your desk. Liquids take the shape of their container, like water in a cup. Gases, like the air we breathe, don't have a definite shape or volume. Matter is made up of tiny particles called atoms, and these atoms can combine to form molecules. Understanding matter helps us grasp everything from cooking to chemistry. Finally, let's talk about simple machines. These are tools that help us do work more easily. There are 6 types of simple machines: the lever, the pulley, the inclined plane, the wheel and axle, the screw, and the wedge. Each of these machines helps us lift, move, or cut things with less effort. For instance, when you use a ramp to roll a heavy box up to the next level, you're using an inclined plane. Simple machines make our lives easier and are the building blocks of more complex machines. So there you have it. The basics of physics in a nutshell. From forces and motion to energy, matter, and simple machines, physics is the key to understanding how our world works. Whether you're riding your bike, playing sports, or even just watching a movie, physics is at play. So keep asking questions, stay curious, and who knows? Maybe one day you'll discover something amazing in the world of physics.